Hi, Thyme here, and I'm going to try to do this video relatively quick, but it is a packaging review of the new complete series of Just Shoot Me. This is a set put out by Shout Factory, which I actually didn't know when I ordered it, so that was a lovely surprise because they always do such nice sets. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and show it, since sometimes finding out what these are actually packaged like is kind of difficult to find. This is the North American release. I picked it up at Best Buy online. Well, I should say I pre-ordered it because I was pretty excited when I saw it. This was definitely a show I watched through high school quite a bit. I was always had a weird kind of crush on David Spade as a teenager, or a weird fascination. Crush is probably not quite the right word, but I had a fascination with him, and the show, the writing is so good, and it is actually done by Stephen Levitan, who has Modern Family, and oh, he's done a bunch over the years. I'm drawing a blank now. I can see the pictures like of the cast, but not the actual, words, which is a bit of a problem when you're, making a video. Anyway, this came out at the beginning of September. So that is kind of exciting. It is in the original aspect ratio that the show was shot in. The box is definitely not as thick as some of the other Shout Factory outer packaging often is, but the cost on this one seemed to have a lower list price to start with, so I'm okay with that. And honestly, I'm just happy to have this show out, because I have the season 1, 2, because it was a short first season, and 3, but they didn't really ever put more seasons out after that, and I think it was a show that, well, anyway, I really liked the show. It's a very 90s comedy. I liked it. I liked the writing, anyway, this is a packaging review. Anyway, all of the discs appear to have closed captioning on them, which is nice. I'm guessing the bonus, I didn't check the bonus features, but sometimes they can be much more hit and miss. The outside is, they're each packaged, I think, 2 to a season, with the exception of 7, which is on its own, and the outside is that, and then on the inside you've got the episode lists and descriptions and the original air date, and it's on the discs are on a flipper. I really like the way the writing is on the discs, because it's easy to see. I have some, beyond just needing glasses, I have some visual impairment, so this kind of high contrast, and we're not the gray on silver thing, that makes it much, much easier to find what you're looking for and far less stressful, so I appreciate that. Like I said, closed captioning on all. I had a quick look, but I couldn't see if any other languages were on these discs. I'm going to have a better look, because there's a couple different ways sometimes to access them. I'm going to have a better look after this, and if I find more, they'll be in the description box below. So then this is season 3 and 4. There's more discs in this one because both seasons were full seasons. And yeah, it's Dolby Sound. It looks like they are region, the region is listed on the set, which sometimes they're not, and sometimes you will get a region free, and I mean sometimes they're region free even when they say region, but these do actually have a region listed on them. This is the 7th season here. I like the fact that they have the cast photos. It looks to correspond with the actual year that's in the packaging, which sometimes they don't do, but I do actually like that. This is 5 and 6. I did them out of order there slightly. They're all also, the covers are all slightly different colors, but they're all the shades of blue and purple. So that's always kind of a nice thing if you're trying to grab them quick. Again, for me with visual impairment, stuff like that helps somewhat. I like it when they look uniform, but I also like when you're not sitting there trying to figure out exactly what one it might be. I like the different colors, although again, these ones, the writing is high contrast and all this stuff, but that's a very, I feel slightly specific thing, but I do appreciate that because some of them are not so great. But as this is a Shout release, I think I have only watched a bit of the first season because I was wanting to go through it in order, but, I don't expect to find any problems. None of the discs looked damaged or anything like that, so I doubt I'll get a blog post written specifically about this one. I might try, but, I kind of have limited ability to like sit and stand for very long right now, so I think I wanted to get the video done because I feel like that's seeing them up close and personal is sometimes nicer than you know, seeing just pictures. So anyway, but I might try to still do a couple quick ones. And like the cases on these all have like a good click, and none of them were damaged either, because every so often you get the ones that just from the, you know, not quite great design have cracked or split, or they don't click shut very good. So I'm happy about that. There is a description across the back of the show slightly, and yeah, these are all, oh, it's 54.5 hours total running time, so that's nice. But yeah, if you like 90s comedies and you haven't seen this, I'd say it's there's elements of it that are kind of similar to Friends as far as like the pattern and the beat of it is somewhat similar, but this is definitely like kind of zanier and wackier and has a bit more kind of a surreal aspect to it. It takes place at a fashion magazine. This is the owner of the magazine, and this is his daughter, who he's somewhat estranged from, and he is currently married her he's married to one of her childhood friends. David Spade plays Finch, his assistant. Wendy Malick, who's fabulous in this, plays an ex, like, supermodel who's now running the fashion department at Blush. And then Enrico, oh, what was his last name? Colatoni, I'm probably butchering that last name, but he played Elliot, the photographer. And there was kind of a lot of other, I feel like, somewhat from, there had a lot of guest stars, but they also had other character actors that have definitely gone on to, you know, you see them in lots of sitcoms and that kind of thing. So that's kind of a joy. I feel like it was a show that kind of, it was a show that actually one year I couldn't even find on TV because they kept moving it around so much. So I know that there's probably episodes in here that I've actually never seen before, so I'm quite excited about that. But yeah, it's a great show if you're wanting something, you know, to chill out to and just escape from. They didn't really do politics, as I remember. That was actually one of the things that I think it was in a roundtable discussion. I saw the creator of this actually say that he'd purposely not, you know, had like the picture of the president on the wall, and they weren't doing topical jokes a la Murphy Brown about like, you know, Dan Quayle or the Clinton or whatever. So there might be a few sly ones here and there, but nothing that actually is the main centerpiece of it. So if you're looking for an escape from just the world, you don't have to worry that this is going to be hugely intrusive with political commentary the way some shows are. So I'm really looking forward to watching it, and if you're planning on getting it, or if you watched it to begin with and loved it, let me know in the comments below. If not, I don't know why you've watched this far, frankly, but anyway, I hope you're having a good day. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful at all. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask below. More than happy to answer what I can. If I find anything else odd, I'll put it in the description box, and be sure to subscribe if you're interested. I do some movie and television stuff, a lot of it older type things, classics and, you know, 90s stuff, and also a little bit of life stuff and a little bit of crafting or crochet stuff, but yeah, a bit of a mix. But if you're interested, please subscribe. And I don't have a totally regular upload schedule. I'm working to get my health back on track, so that puts a bit of a monkey wrench in that at different points, but I'm trying to aim for one video a week, so keep an eye out for that. And if you're subscribed, you'll get notified. Then it'll be in your subscription box when I do upload. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm in a rambly mood today, so I'm having a bit of a trouble zipping it. But anyway, I really will go. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.